Hello, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026 and my plans for what's going to be happening this year. Now, I've made this video multiple times already. You'll see the last time I made it was right here, my plans for 2026. That was meant to go out on Christmas Eve. That was one of three other versions of that video that I have made, and I decided today that I was going to remake again because the plans changed again. The plan is changing all the time in what's going to be happening in 2026, and I wanted to make sure I got this right before I put it out. Now, the last time I gave you an update in terms of what was going to be happening, I was going to be going to Q School next week with the intentions of playing on the Challenge Tour. That now is not going to be the case. So I've made the decision to not go to Q School this year, purely because the Challenge Tour comes a week after Q School, and I genuinely do not believe in any way, shape or form I am ready for that challenge. Now, I was meant to be practicing throughout December. You may be aware that I had a very bad lung infection at the end of November, which meant I was out for about 3 weeks. Didn't manage to get any filming in. Missed out on mission filming, which Jake stepped in and helped with, along with Andy Cornwall, which you'll see over on the TikTok channel. So I ended up being set back a little bit with that. Then got really busy. I had some extra gigs come in that I couldn't turn down over the World Championship period. So just things got in the way of being able to do that. So, long and short of it, top, middle, and bottom is right now I am just not good enough. I'm not good enough to be me, what I would want to go out there and produce, and I'm not good enough to waste your time to support me going through Q School and the Challenge Tour if I'm going to give you something subpar. I'm not going to waste your time tuning into Dark Connect and different things like that if I'm not good enough. And that is the long and short of it right now. I need time. That being said, I am in some great discussions right now with some potential partners for a real serious plan to be put together for 2027, which means 2026 would be a year of development, a year of trying to get playing again. I am still pain free, like I was at the back end of 2025, so hopefully that persists throughout 2026. With that in mind, what I intend to do is I intend to play the Super Series, maybe one or two series, hopefully. Not all three, because like I say, I need to get ready and prepare. I wouldn't mind going back to Lakeside, because I feel that when I went to Lakeside last time, if you followed my journey, you'll be aware, I felt like I was coming off the end of something, and I thought that was the end of me playing darts, where actually now being pain-free, actually makes me think that maybe I could go there with a different mindset. I'm not going there with the mindset of I'm getting a chance to play on an iconic stage. Can I go there with the mindset of I can actually win this event? So I'm going to look at the diary, which is right next to me right now. I've been filling it out, and I'm going to be trying to put in some WDF tournaments in there to see if I can get going on that system, get some points on the board, and see if we can get to Lakeside. This year is an iconic year in regards to the World Masters. It's the 50th year anniversary of the WDF World Masters. I would like to play in that event. The history and the longevity of that. Superb. I'm looking through the diary now to see if I can put a plan together to potentially get to a UK Open qualifier. So all this year is about getting back on the board, playing games, getting reps, getting matches. I will also do some ADC, as I said before. That is due to professional curiosity. So if you're aware, I work as a commentator, I work as a pundit for many different broadcasters and media outlets. And with that, the ADC is becoming a bit of a beast in the fact of what it is nowadays. The development pathway. We're seeing people like Justin Hood, David Davies at the World Championship this year who have started from the ADC system. So maybe I need to understand that a lot more now. I need to feel it. I need to live it. So if I'm going to be talking about it, I need to understand it. So I need to go and have a go at that so I can have a little extra explainer in regards to that. So that's playing darts. Away from playing darts, what's going to be happening this year, I will continue to commentate and pundit for the Modus Super Series. I'll be doing that on a regular basis throughout 2026. I have going to continue my relationship with the PDC, so I'm going to be continuing with the PDC in regards to Pro Tours, Women's Series and European Tours. So that's going to continue into 2026. So expect to hear me on those, as I'm going to be involved in another year of professional darts, which is an absolute honour and a privilege, as my third year as a commentator working for the PDC. I'm going to be continuing to work for Sky Sports down at the studios. I'm going to be down there as of the 5th of January, actually, reviewing and analysing the World Championship. So that's an exciting one for me to be involved in. And of course, I'm going to be continuing to work alongside Mission. Mission Darts and me have signed an extended contract now. So it's not just as it was before, where I've been there for the last couple of years. This is a long-term commitment that we've both made to each other with a long-term partnership in mind. So Mission now are going to be a big part of things. And not only that, I'm going to be right here on Edgar TV all year long and also on TikTok, making you lots of darts content. There's going to be all sorts of bits going on. I'm going to be doing my coaching sessions as normal from my studio here in Daventry. That's going to be happening all year. It is a exciting 2026, and don't think because I'm not going to Q school that this is a bad thing. I think this is a good thing, and I think this is a great opportunity to try and rebuild to something maybe a little bit more serious in 2027. Because I tell you what, watching the World Championships this year, both Lakeside and Ali Pali, and being down there and being amongst it all has got me thinking that maybe we need a fifth shirt on this wall. Catch you soon.